If you are over the age of 62, I want you to hear this with your heart wide open. You are likely getting poorer every year, and it is not because you are doing anything wrong. It is because the system around you is slowly squeezing more from your wallet while giving back less in return. Most people don't even realize it is happening until it is too late. This isn't just a theory or opinion. It's backed by hard data, real stories, and painful truth that too many seniors face alone. My goal is to walk with you through this truth, like a trusted doctor would, not to scare you, but to prepare and protect you. I will also show you exactly how to defend yourself. But first, we need to talk about what is really happening. Every year, the cost of living goes up, but Social Security, it barely keeps up. From 1975 to 2022, the average cost of living adjustment for Social Security was about 3.7%. But between 2020 and 2022 alone, seniors faced inflation spikes that left that figure gasping for air. In 2022, inflation hit a 40-year high, topping over 8%. But Social Security benefits increased by only 5.9%. That is a gap of more than 2%, and that 2% gap can mean the difference between affording groceries or going without. Now let's talk about medical expenses. According to a report by Fidelity in 2023, the average retired couple aged 65 will need approximately $300,000 to cover healthcare costs in retirement. That figure doesn't even include long-term care. Most people over 62 are living on fixed incomes, and those costs are not just inconvenient, they are devastating. Prescription drug prices have also climbed. AARP has tracked this for years, and their research shows that the price of the most commonly used prescription drugs increased faster than inflation every single year from 2006 to 2020. That means your dollar buys less medicine each year. That isn't just numbers. That's your life and your health on the line. There is another financial trap, and this one is invisible. It is called longevity risk. You might live longer than you planned for. That may sound like a blessing, but if you outlive your savings, it quickly becomes a curse. The average life expectancy in the United States is now creeping towards 80 years. If you retire at 62, you could be looking at 18 to 25 years of life without a paycheck. Most retirement plans were never designed to stretch that far. And here's the cruel irony. The longer you live, the more vulnerable you become to inflation, market swings, health problems, and cognitive decline. These are not just financial issues. These are human issues that affect your dignity and independence. Now let's talk about debt. Americans over 62 are carrying more debt now than at any time in history. According to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, Americans aged 70 and older owed over $1 trillion in debt as of 2023. That includes mortgages, credit cards, auto loans, and student loans. Yes, even student loans, because many seniors took out loans for their children or grandchildren. Debt in retirement is not just a burden. It is a thief. It steals peace of mind. It robs your ability to handle emergencies, and it grows quietly, thanks to compounding interest. Another trap is the silent danger of low interest rates. For much of the past 2 decades, interest rates have been near historic lows. That means your savings and CDs are not growing fast enough to beat inflation. In the 1980s, you could put your money in a savings account or a treasury bond and earn 6 to 8%. Now, most high-yield savings accounts hover around 4 to 5%, and that is only recently. For much of the past 10 years, it was closer to 1 or 2%. That means you are losing purchasing power each year. What felt safe may no longer be safe. What once worked is not working anymore. Now we come to housing. You may own your home, and that may feel like a rock beneath your feet. But property taxes, maintenance costs, and insurance premiums keep rising. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, homeowners' insurance premiums increased by over 30% between 2010 and 2020. And property taxes, they follow home values, which means if your home value goes up, your taxes likely do too. You may not be paying a mortgage, but that house is still costing you more every year. And if you ever need to move or downsize, you may find that the market is not on your side. The final trap is cognitive decline. This one is rarely spoken of, but it may be the most dangerous of all. As we age, our ability to make sharp financial decisions can diminish. A study from the Center for Retirement Research at Boston College found that financial literacy scores decline consistently after age 60, even among well-educated individuals. That decline can lead to poor investment choices, vulnerability to scams, and simple mistakes like missing a payment or falling for a too-good-to-be-true offer. Scammers know this. That's why financial fraud against seniors is rising rapidly. The Federal Trade Commission reported that people over 60 lost more than $1.6 billion to fraud in 2022 alone. And that's just what was reported. The real number is likely much higher. So what can you do? The solution is not found in a single trick or product. It is a mindset shift and a series of intentional steps that, when taken together, form a solid foundation for the rest of your life. The first step is to reassess your income strategy. If you are relying solely on Social Security, you are standing on shaky ground. Look at ways to diversify. If you have retirement accounts like IRAs or 401ks, talk to a fiduciary advisor, not a salesperson, but a professional who puts your interests first. A good advisor will help you create a withdrawal strategy that minimizes taxes and maximizes longevity. If you are still working part-time, consider continuing that work longer than you plan, even if only for a few hours a week. Every dollar you earn now delays the need to draw from savings and stretches your resources further. Second, create a budget that reflects your real life. Track your spending for 90 days. See where the money goes. You may be surprised. There are often hidden subscriptions, insurance policies, or memberships that no longer serve you. Simplify. Cut what no longer brings you joy or value. Every dollar saved is a dollar earned. This is not about deprivation. It is about realigning your money with your values. Third, consider downsizing not just your home, but your entire lifestyle. That doesn't mean giving up what matters to you. It means letting go of what no longer serves your health, joy, or purpose. A smaller home may offer lower maintenance and property taxes. Living closer to family may reduce transportation costs and increase connection. Downsizing is not a failure. It is often an act of wisdom. Fourth, protect yourself from healthcare shocks. If you haven't already, consider a Medicare Advantage or supplemental plan that fits your specific needs. Look into long-term care insurance or other financial products that can shield you from catastrophic medical expenses. Even if you think it is too late, talk to a planner. Sometimes options exist that are not commonly advertised. Fifth, address debt head-on. Make a list of every debt you carry. Know the interest rates. Know the minimum payments. Then make a plan, starting with the highest interest rate first. If your debt is overwhelming, seek help. Nonprofit credit counselors can assist you. Avoid quick fixes or payday loans. They only make the problem worse. Sixth, invest for income, not just growth. Dividend-paying stocks, real estate investment trusts, or annuities with guaranteed income may help supplement your needs. But do not walk into these blindly. Again, work with a fiduciary. Your needs are different now than when you were 30 or 40. You are no longer building wealth, you are preserving it. Finally, protect your mind and your money. Set up safeguards like trusted contacts on your financial accounts. Use automatic bill pay to avoid late fees. Keep your estate plan updated. And most importantly, talk with your loved ones. Let them know your wishes. Share your plans. Silence is dangerous. Connection is protection. You are not alone in this. You are not powerless. The world may be changing quickly, and yes, it may feel like you are getting poorer every year. But knowledge is your shield. Action is your sword. And community is your armor. You've worked hard, you've lived long, and you still have wisdom to share. Do not let money be the weight that holds you down. Let it be the tool that carries you with dignity through the years ahead. If you are over 62, you deserve more than just survival. You deserve stability, clarity, and peace. It is not too late to take back control. It begins with awareness. It continues with action, and it ends with you standing taller, more prepared, and far less vulnerable to the traps that claim so many others. This is your time. This is your power. You may not be able to change the past, but you can absolutely protect your future. One decision at a time, one step at a time. I believe in you. Now let's move forward together. Are you making these common mistakes that drain seniors' savings? If you are a senior watching this, I want you to listen closely. You have worked a lifetime to build what you have: your savings, your home, your health. These are treasures earned through years of effort and sacrifice. Yet there is a quiet danger that threatens all of it. Many seniors are unknowingly making mistakes that drain their savings. These are not reckless mistakes. They are often subtle, easy to miss, and wrapped in good intentions or simple lack of information. I have seen the consequences firsthand. I have watched people lose their hard-earned security because of these very errors, and it breaks my heart every time. Today, I want to walk you through some of the most common traps. I want you to recognize them before they take hold. This is not about blame. It is about awareness and taking back control. One of the biggest mistakes is withdrawing retirement funds too quickly. The pressure to enjoy retirement, to cover unexpected bills, or to support loved ones can push seniors to take out more money than their accounts can safely sustain. A study by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that retirees who withdraw more than 4% of their savings annually risk depleting their accounts within 20 years. That means if you have $100,000 saved, taking out more than $4,000 a year can put you on a dangerous path. It may feel like you are doing what you need to do now, but the long-term effects are devastating. Your money runs out while you still have years ahead. Another trap is underestimating inflation. Inflation might seem like a distant worry, something economists talk about on the news, but it is very real and very personal. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the average annual inflation rate over the last decade hovered around 2.5%. That might sound small, but over 10 years, $1,000 today will only buy about $780 worth of goods. Many seniors budget as if their expenses will stay the same. But the truth is groceries, medicine, and utilities cost more every year. If your income or savings don't grow at least as fast as inflation, your purchasing power shrinks. It is like carrying a leaky bucket. The more you try to fill it, the more you lose. A third mistake is failing to plan for rising healthcare costs. Healthcare expenses are the single largest cause of bankruptcy for seniors. According to Fidelity's most recent analysis, a retired couple at age 65 can expect to spend over $300,000 on healthcare over their lifetime. Many are shocked to learn this number does not include long-term care. Nursing home care or in-home assistance can cost upwards of $8,000 per month. Without a plan, seniors find themselves forced to spend down their savings rapidly. Not preparing for these costs is like walking blindfolded toward a cliff. Debt is a silent drain that too many seniors carry into retirement. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York reported that Americans aged 70 and older held over $1 trillion in debt as of 2023. This includes mortgages, credit card balances, and even loans taken to help family members. Carrying debt means interest charges eat into your monthly budget, leaving less for essentials or emergencies. It also means you may have to tap into your savings just to keep up with payments. It is a cycle that is hard to break once it starts. The good news is debt can be managed and reduced with clear steps, but ignoring it only deepens the problem. Another common error is neglecting to review and adjust financial plans as circumstances change. Life after 62 is full of transitions. Your health may change. Your family situation might shift. The economy will certainly fluctuate. Yet many retirees keep the same investment strategies and withdrawal plans they had in place at retirement without revisiting them regularly. This lack of adjustment can expose them to unnecessary risks or missed opportunities. Research from the Employee Benefit Research Institute shows that seniors who revisit their financial plan annually have a much higher chance of maintaining financial security than those who do not. It is not a one-time effort. It is a continuous commitment. Many seniors also fall victim to scams and fraud. The Federal Trade Commission reported that people over 60 lost more than $1.6 billion to fraud in 2022. Scammers use sophisticated techniques to exploit trust and sometimes cognitive decline. Whether it is a fake IRS call, investment scams promising high returns, or false charities, these attacks can wipe out years of savings in an instant. Protecting yourself means staying informed, being skeptical of unsolicited offers, and involving trusted family or advisors in financial decisions. It is a tough lesson, but vigilance is one of the best defenses you have. Failing to optimize Social Security benefits is another costly mistake. Many seniors claim benefits as soon as they become eligible at 62, but delaying benefits can increase monthly payments significantly. According to the Social Security Administration, delaying benefits until age 70 can increase your monthly payment by up to 76% compared to claiming at 62. This can mean thousands of additional dollars each year. It's not always possible to delay, but if you can, understanding this fact could change your financial outlook considerably. Finally, ignoring the importance of estate planning puts savings and peace of mind at risk. Estate planning is not just about wills. It includes setting up powers of attorney, healthcare directives, and beneficiary designations. Without these documents, your savings could become tied up in legal battles, or your wishes might not be honored. A survey by Caring.com found that almost 60% of seniors did not have a basic estate plan in place. This oversight leaves families vulnerable and can lead to unnecessary loss of wealth and stress. The good news is, these mistakes are avoidable. Awareness is the first step. The next is action. Talk to professionals who understand the needs of seniors. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Review your financial plans every year. Keep track of your expenses and be honest with yourself about what you can afford. Protect your accounts with strong passwords and trusted contacts. Look for ways to reduce or eliminate debt. Delay Social Security if you can. Consider long-term care insurance or other safeguards for healthcare costs. And finally, make sure your estate plan is current. You deserve to enjoy the peace that comes from knowing your finances are in order. You have earned that peace. It is never too late to make changes that protect your savings and your future. You are not alone in this. Many have walked this path before you and found a way forward. You can too. The key is to act now with knowledge, clarity, and purpose. Your future self will thank you.